Yeah, Barry's dead. We're not getting up there.
No, I'm up here.
Ah!
Where is he? Barry? Barry.
Barry?
Barry?
There he is, the man you bled for. Most people wouldn't have gone this far for one man, but you did. You took the risk. You got your hands dirty. And you came through with exactly what we asked for. Barry's life was a question mark. We wanted to see if you had the stones to answer it. I guess the kid was right. He does have some value after all. Let's go.
Barry?
They painted his face. You look like shit.
Yeah, I feel like shit.
What the fuck?
So let's get him back to the block.
Yeah.
Looking like Dundee. How's he look like? Maybe I just don't know what Dundee looks like.
Be able to swim?
Give him someone to lean on.
I was gonna say. Is Shane, you wanna carry him across
Yeah.
the water again?
Barry, come here, come here. Don't worry. Just like old times. Okay. You're a little lighter than you were before, at least.
Yeah, decided to go on a cut.
Go bring one of the cars. Maybe the astronaut down to front of the shore. You okay? Oh God.
Not if you fucking drop me off the side of a fucking cliff.
Alright, just hold on to my shoulder. It's okay.
Get him to the hospital. Get him checked out.
It's so awkward to like slash carry someone, so
I mean, do we still have the medical?
Yeah, there's the medical bay in the fortress if we need that.
see if Jackie can come to the block.
Yeah, let me see if we get him to the block. Lyman.
Ah, fuck my car. Yeah, just bring my car.
Yeah, I'm grabbing it.
We stick to that fucking car like glue.
He's not leaving my eyesight.
So what's the plan? You've got some doctor, or are we just going straight to the hospital?
I called Nana. I told him to get food and stuff prepared for Barry.
Did somebody call Jackie?
Yes, I called Jackie. He's gonna meet us at the bar.
Okay.
Okay.
The bar, because I don't want to let him into the fortress.
It's fine. Dude, that was so
Conserve your
sick.
strength, brother. You don't gotta say shit.
That was so sick. Oh my god, dude. I'm so fucking in love with roleplay, man. Holy shit, I'm so lucky. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed that, chat. Dude, that was so... It was such a sick mission, such a sick setup. Ah. Man. And now there's like more strings that have been shown to us. Who's the kid? Cheng is gonna fucking tear this person's throat out. Oh, dude.
Alright. You make sure everyone that's awake is down there, yeah? That's alright. Yeah, we're on the way back. Alright, see you soon.
Cheng is just quiet. He's seething with rage.
You think you can eat, Barry?
Hope so.
Blood box.
Seething rage. No, because it's not visible. Slash me's are things that can be seen. Shang would just look angry, but you can't tell much by Shang's face. A lot of emotions are visible in people's eyes.
Good, Ed.
Shang wears very thick glasses. You can't tell much to the bar column.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Help him out the car, brother. Give him something to
In
lean
the
on.
bar, get him some food, get him some drink.
Fuck. But Slash me something. I didn't type.
Be in
quick
there in a
enough.
moment. I'm ahead of the hospital.
Get him on the couch, maybe?
Yes, I'm down. I tried, my bad.
You wanna sit there? You wanna sit on the couch, babe?
Anyone got something that's not fucking iced tea? Maybe some water?
I'll run and grab you some water real quick, B.
Sure, I got something around here.
They shaved his head, but it's on his beard. We're about to come back to pineapple pizza. I removed the meat because there's no food there.
Thanks to grab him some water.
Where's Jackie?
It's coming now.
Working on it. Can't get in touch, but
Coming, running down the block now. Leave the door open.
Getting the doctor here for you. Take a look at that eye.
go from the club, but no one
Yeah,
else is awake.
Yeah.
And there's some coke. Doubt Coke is what he wants.
We're right here, Jack.
Man.
What are we doing?
Better.
Hey. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick look over you. I can't really do much testing. Just want to see how you're looking physically right now. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, I locked it. Some bruising and scarring. Some water, B. Only some cuts that look like it. Probably want to change out the bandages, which I did bring some with me. So, you okay if I go ahead and change these out for you?
Sure.
All right, thank you.
Just me, is it bright as fuck in here?
Honestly, it's nicely lit, but I don't think it's too bright. Let me take a look at your eyes, by the way.
Teddy, could you turn the lights down a bit, maybe? Teddy? Thanks.
I just want to see how your eyes are reacting. Light switches are over there. Bit bright for you, huh? Yeah. He's having some issues, adjusting to the, room, which probably means he was in a very dark place for a bit. At least somewhere with, bad lighting, if anything. I think they're turning the lights down for you a bit to try and help. It'll probably take a bit for your eyes to fully readjust, but I mean, they will over time, Cutting all the neons over here. How are you feeling, like, head-wise? Does it feel cloudy, or?
I've been busting up the idea for the last 10 minutes here if what I'm actually seeing right now is real or not.
That's fair. I mean, I can say it's real, but I mean, that doesn't really help the picture now, does it?
Sorry. Okay, back to sound. Serious.
It's
I mean,
Barry.
Like when you open the door, the lock's stuck.
I mean, I'd like for him to come in at some point when he's more comfortable, so that I can do just some testing to see if he's like malnourished or anything like that. I can't really do that much here without doing blood. I mean, I can take a blood draw and take it back with me if you guys would okay with that.
Yeah, take one.
You ask him that.
If it's gonna help, then go for it. As long as he's okay with it.
And very cool if I take a blood test just to make sure that there's no drugs or anything that are causing you any issues, or at least make sure you're healthy.
See, why not?
All right, appreciate that.
It would clot. What? Ella, I'm sorry that people don't live up to your fucking standards.
Yes, that here. I'm just gonna take a little blood draw from your arm here. Oh. Right. I'm gonna head to the hospital real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Ideally, idly,
Yeah, no worries.
idly
Someone let him
runs thumb over his right
You
hand.
guys.
He's like rubbing his thumb over the scar. Does that make sense? Idly
Did
rubs.
you get any food, Barry? Do you need some? I know you got water.
Some food would be good.
Dingleberry.
Yeah, and then I grabbed some gorilla biscuits. Grab some gorilla biscuits. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this too flavorful for you to eat? Dude, imagine that. They tortured Barry by like offering him food that actually had like spices and shit on it.
Dude, we got plenty more where that came from.
Should probably get him dressed as well.
If... Yeah. I mean, up to you.
Fuck me, can I get some fucking shades?
I have a pair in the fortress.
Let me go get you
Let's
some
go to a
clothes.
clothes store. Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Take a 6 with them. Or 5. I'll be here.
We're going to the clothing store real quick.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the roof.
Okay.
At least it's a pair of sunglasses, not a blindfold, huh? Or some kind of bag.
Let's maybe go,
Around the firehouse.
this works.
Yeah. I want to take you to open place. Alright. Just stay out front and make sure no one fucking tries to enter this place.
Yep.
Man, it's good to see Barry back in the chat. You guys excited to see him? There was a time when I really thought he was dead. You know what I mean? I thought the motherfucker's dead. I'm trying to be respectful. I don't want to watch him get changed. I feel like an awkward thing to do. Hand, nah, I feel like the hand, there would have been some like markings or something. And it was just part of the blood scene. Yeah, well, that's, you know, you gotta role play it out, man. Come on.
Here, B. Take this real quick before you get in the car.
Alright, we gotta get rid of that beard.
Anything else? Need oxy or something?
Should be fine for now. Thanks.
Okay.
Wanna go home or you wanna go back to the block?
Take me to the yard.
Okay.
When we get back to the block, let's switch back to club.
We're going to the yard. Okay, I obviously wanna make sure you guys seal this shit. God. You guys want to HD look at Barry? Hold on.
Got any more food?
You guys got anything to eat? Anyone outside? I don't have anything on me.
Yeah.
Bring it to us if you don't mind.
Wait, no, I don't.
Cora, you got it?
Alright, Benny, go do a food run. Buy like 30 fucking combos. I'll pay you back.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone grab Colin.
I'm walking, brother.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, we should swap back to the club though. What's that? 675.4?
Sure.
People are already here, so I'm gonna guess that they probably
You don't have to tell me now.
What's up, Nana?
But what the fuck is going on?
Well, you guys tell me. It's, what just went down from your side?
Does he get a map that listed out some locations in Oz? We tried to find if they linked up to Los Santos. Cora and I went to Australia. There's some guys, we had the Scorpion insignia. I'm assuming that someone had your phone. We showed the Scorpion insignia to them. They weren't very happy.
Make sure people are ready to go, Finn.
After that,
Get them re-armed.
we kept getting pinged anonymously, including here.
Everyone's armed and dangerous, right? No one needs a
Including
re-up or
here
anything. I don't think any
to,
of you guys have permission, but,
where we found either your flashes or
so we're ready to react.
we found other shit. And I don't know, guts and shit. Eventually, we got a tape showed you essentially being held by some group, and then they contacted us afterwards, and we left a message for them. Said we'd do a job for them, and they'd give you back.
Assuming that job went well.
It went perfectly.
Well, since
You,
I've got all three of you here, let's still believe I'm waiting on 2 people to give me their decision.
Voting for myself.
Yeah, I'm voting for Shang.
Right now.
It's disappointing.
There's a camera in this garage.
It's mine. Why is it disappointing?
Well,
Why do you think I'd be disappointed in 3 of you not being able to give me one answer? I mean, surely you guys remember what I said 2 months ago.
Oh, shit.
I mean, for fuck's sake, I've been in a fucking dark hole for the last God knows how fucking long.
And what do you think we've been
So
focused on, Barry?
Maybe I've had a little more time to think about it, I guess.
What do you think we've been focused on for the last, I don't know, fucking 2 weeks? Look at everyone who's here. Just the thought of you being alive. People here would have given everything that they have to get you back here. I'm assuming Sean voted for himself. Thanks.
Yeah. A bunch of food over here if you guys need it.
The vote doesn't matter. Either way. Bro.
Appreciate you guys helping me out.
That's what we do. We're a fucking club.
Would have done it 1,000 times over. No hesitation.
So I probably have some explaining to do.
If you need to rest and recover first, then you do that. Your safety is what we give a fuck about right now, Barry.
You 3, meet me behind the shed.
I wish I was wearing my cut right now. I'm gonna be honest.
do you want us to post up around the yard?
You guys look sexy.
Well,
Thanks, Shang.
Crazy.
Well,
I
thank
appreciate you coming over here to
I
where
did
I
that in
am.
a
Shang.
gender neutral way, just by the way.
Wait,
Thank
I didn't
you,
hear what they
Shang.
said. That there
I'm
was
sorry,
something
what did you
else
say?
happening?
Hank's like, yeah, damn right, you should be fucking disappointed. You should be disappointed. I'd be disappointed too. Fucking shoot, Shang. Do it.
So, anyone tell me what I said before all this shit happened?
that if we couldn't come to a consensus, all three of us would be demoted.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Demote me. Shoot me or something.
Seems to me you couldn't come to a consensus.
If you can see that, he said he looked at Sean. Barry looked at Sean.
Unless in the,
And Ed is
how
looking at
long
Sean.
I've fucking been gone for, your mind has changed, Sean. Because I'm gonna go ahead and assume I've been gone for a little more than 6 days.
Just
So
a time,
my perception of time right now probably isn't the best.
Chang's about to tell him the vote doesn't matter again. I just want to hear what he has to say. I don't want
It's been
to.
about 7 or 8 weeks.
I don't want to cut off the potential roleplay. Just I just want to see where it goes.
I'm not gonna start a back and forth argument. Anything else? Yeah, my vote hasn't. Their vote has. That's about it.
Well, as of right now, all three of you are command. There is no high command, there is no VP as of right now until I figure out what to do with you three. Currently, this club has 5 command, and that's it. Not going to strip you of leadership roles entirely. I've been doing a lot of thinking about a lot of different shit.
Damn. I'm thinking of whether
Just,
Shang wants to be like, yeah, fuck that.
Disappointing more than anything else that you three couldn't come to an answer, but that's what it is. If I have to decide for you, then that's...
You don't have to decide for us, Barry.
Well, clearly I I'm not gonna get into all this shit right now. I'm just gonna tell you what's
do you see?
happening.
Part of Shang also doesn't want to
I've been
bombard him.
Apparently, I'm gonna be completely honest. I've been in a few different locations around the fucking city. I can't tell you exactly where I was or for how long. Apparently, if Edbert's right, 6 to 8 weeks. But so my mind right now probably isn't the best to be making big decisions. All I know is that I had that thought before coming back after those 6 days. So I'm just enacting what my thought was back then.
Let me explain to you what you've missed then. I'll make it quick. In the time that you've been gone, the club has changed. And it might not be obvious, given everything that's going on right now. But things have changed. And I'm telling you, instead of demoting us, we called a reap vote while you were gone. If you tell us that doesn't matter, then fair enough. But things have come up.
A reap a vote on what?
On Sean. Sean, why don't you tell them what you told Ed and myself in the bar?
Which part?
Why you wanted to go after Benny from Tripos?
Okay, why don't you put your allegations out first?
He works for Norman.
You called it. I do not.
I'm telling you, he works for Norman.
Got any proof of that?
Admit it to us.
Good to see you three are right where you left off. Are you sure it's been 6 fucking weeks? Because to me, sounds like you're in the exact same spot we were before all this shit happened.
No, he wasn't calling a Reaper vote before that.
I didn't know.
Then you said you called a Reaper vote, but unless my eyes deceive me, Sean is still standing in front of me.
We're gonna wait for you. Because this was more important than that. Because you missing was more important than anything else. Everything else has been put on hold to make sure that you got back okay. What did you expect us to do? We prioritized the heart of the fucking club. Not only did that happen, but at the same time, they had a fucking vote, Barry. Where 7 or 8 people, I don't fucking know, voted for you to step down, including Sean. So please, you have missed a lot in 6 weeks. What did you tell me in the fucking bar?
So bad.
Sean.
You're skewing shit so bad.
So you fucking tell me, Barry.
This is what manipulators do. It's insane. What I was told at the meeting I wasn't at, they were asked for their opinion before they even knew about this shit.
Speak up, Ed. Tell them what you actually said at the end of the meeting.
This is...
Shang, you can repeat as much as you want to say that.
I would love
for
for us to
Norman.
give Barry some
for
fucking
Norman.
time to adjust before he has to deal with
I
this
would have
shit.
liked that too, but he brought it up. But he's got a point.
All right, yeah, I'll keep it short then. Yeah.
Sorry, it's a good roleplay moment.
Released a video, a 20-minute video where a majority of the information was used to try and slander other club members, and at the end of it, calls for you to step down as PM. So I called a meeting on it. Asked what the fuck's going on. Went through the information in the meeting, and at the end of it, I asked who else here thinks Barry Benson.
I just think it's too good of a moment to miss.
And
that's all.
Yeah, 7 people put their fucking hand up.
And where is this video?
I'll send it to you.
It's 20 fucking minutes, so make sure you get comfortable
As
first.
I said, I'm only enacting on decisions that I had already made up before all this shit happened. You can probably tell I'm probably not in the right state of mind to be absorbing whatever the fuck you just uttered in my face.
Do you have a phone on you?
Yeah, they funnily enough gave it back to me. Haven't even fucking had a chance to look at it yet. Well, unfortunately or fortunately for you three, as of right now, none of you are in a position to be making a Reaper vote, so... Last time I checked, you need to be High Command or VP to make a Reaper vote.
Didn't you get that?
Damn.
Take a look at that later.
Yeah.
As I said, all 3 of you are command right now. That means you are still leaders of this club. I expect that you should be guiding this club in the right direction, which I hope, regardless of whatever fucking quarrels you two especially have fucking had over this time, that has still been happening. The fact that I can still at least count most of my fucking members still being here means hopefully none of them are fucking dead yet.
What did you say about Bubbles? When we brought that to you months ago. What do you mean Shang brought to you?
To me?
Yeah.
Bubbles, the cunt that we were tracking down on fucking ice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something you
last
said.
time,
You can't trust, if you can't trust somebody.
Oh, I mean,
because of all the
if there's
allegations.
If there's a blooded member in this club that you can't trust, then something severe does need to fucking happen.
Oh,
I guess
there
for
you
any
go.
rank. Okay, so there's this fucking video I gotta watch. Is there anything else I should know that I can mull over until tomorrow? Because I will be awake tomorrow. I would like to do a command meeting with all 5 of my command members there.
I got nothing. I just want you to go fucking relax.
Again,
we picked you up less than 30 fucking minutes ago. Right now.
Again, from all this fuck. Again, from all
Damn,
this
dude, that
fucking.
cough sounds rough.
All this other side shit that clearly still isn't fucking resolved. One thing I want to make sure to you guys is I do appreciate you guys clearly putting your lives on the fucking line to save my ass, and clearly you still don't have the full context of why all this shit happened, which I am more than happy to give you tomorrow. My mind is a little clearer. There's probably a lot of unanswered questions you have, and maybe I can shed some light on that shit.
Ooh.
About not just the past 6 to 8 weeks, but maybe a little longer than that.
You guys think he'll be around tomorrow?
Yeah, it's fine.
I still own this fucking house on the block, or what?
Yeah, you do.
Need someone to remove everybody's keys. I don't want anyone else going in there.
Damn.
Maybe I have to fucking do that.
Yeah. You have to get a key lock kit.
Is all my shit still in there?
Mickey Scorpio, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Raquel.
Let's go have a look, shall we?
I want it to be spicy, but I also understand not being able to stream at the same time. Shoot both of them. Shang would never ever shoot Barry. Like in no fucking universe would Shang ever shoot Barry.
Y'all leaving?
Yeah, he needs to go to sleep.
Okay.
Long day.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, what's up?
Like for Shang, I mean, just seeing Barry as safe as it's good enough for him, to be honest. Shang doesn't take it personally that he thinks it's childish that they fucked up or something. To be honest. Mickey Scorpio, thank you so much for your own sub. Thank you, dude. Did you? I think Shang is just really, really happy that Barry's alive. And as I've said before, the title really doesn't mean that much to Shang. He really doesn't care about it that much.
Make sure you pass on to the rest of the club that I appreciate them being involved in this shit.
Yeah.
And will he, no matter the title? I don't think it's important to him. He just kind of does his own thing. So yeah, I agree. I think Shang is just exhausted, like emotionally exhausted. You've done so much, you're just tired. Just really tired.
Alright, you got an AK in there.
Oh, I've got a fucking deagle. Oh yeah, my shit.
No one to claim he killed Barry. True. That was really funny. How ridiculous of a claim is that?
Yo, he's at his apartment if you want to come over.
How ridiculous of a claim is that?
Alright, sweet.
That he killed Barry. I feel like that is, out of all the things that have been claimed, that was the funniest one. You know what I mean? Because I feel like everything else. Listen, Chan. I know the whole sides thing. Everyone who watches the streamer will think that they're correct and stuff. Because you see all their perspectives, of course. And then you read on Discord chats or whatever. Oh well.
Shots towards Davis.
Well, evil person did this, and Shank did this, and Irish did this, and everyone will side with their favorite characters and stuff. Which I get.
Right.
Okay. But one of the
you can take
craziest
the
things
and
is
film back.
ever assuming that Shang would kill Barry. There's literally nothing in this world except for maybe having to defend his own life if that was something that happened. Because obviously it's against the rules. Would he ever hurt Barry? That's the last thing he'd ever fucking do.
You need anything else? Food, fucking meds, armor.
I need that oxy.
Yeah. If you need more, just ask. We have plenty.
Shit.
I'll get out of your hair. If you need anything, I'm just literally gonna be right over there. Okay.
Make sure you're there for that command meeting tomorrow, right?
Sorry, say that again. Fucking sirens.
Make sure you're there for that command meeting tomorrow if you can.
Oh, I'll be there. Don't worry. I'm gonna miss it.
Send me that other thing I asked for.
Yeah. I'll. You want me to email it to you?
Yeah, email both to me.
Okay. Send it now. Howdy.
Jane, you mind giving me my friend here a lift to my car? Probably still parked at the Polito house.
Yeah.
Grab a 4-seater from somewhere.
Don't die, please don't die. But one thing I don't think is that I don't think Shang was trying to be a manipulator in the conversation with him and Sean. Between him, Sean, and Barry, I didn't understand what he was saying by the manipulation thing. I feel like Shang just said exactly what happened. He asked Sean if he would have voted for Barry to step down, right? Which is true. And that he is working for Norman. But he is. I'm a little bit confused. He even admitted to it. So I'm a little bit confused as to what... Like, even out of character, I don't understand how it was manipulation. Unless you mean manipulation in the, Unless you mean manipulation in the sense that he's trying to tell Barry about that stuff right then and there. But, like, dude, I feel like manipulating would be doing it behind his back. Doesn't consider working. Okay, but Nick's fair. If you told 100 people, 99 people told you, okay, that's doing shit for Norman. Literally, every single person who's heard it thinks, okay, that's working for Norman. Like, at that point, it's just being willfully ignorant about it. You know what I mean? If you told 100 people, and 99 out of those 100, every single time, said, okay, that sounds like he's working for Norman.
Put on the fucking window. Get in my car.
Oh, you're dead for a second there.
You have to forgive me if I'm still a little on edge about blacked out cars with fucking blacked out windows pulling up to me.
I'll forgive you. Damn, dude. Man, shout out to Bazza. I really do like the roleplay. I just want to make it very clear. Out of character, not upset about anything. It's all roleplay as usual. Someone do the copy paste message. Just remember. Just remember, we are all friends out of character. But yeah, the manipulation part, I don't really understand. So if someone who watches Irish can explain it to me, I'm not gonna jump down your throat or anything. But if it genuinely is just his opinion that he doesn't work for Norman, then I don't understand. POV matters. Okay, Nixfer, here's the thing. Does he do something that Norman asked him to do, or was willing to do it? It don't matter. I'm just saying, is that not what he said? He said he's willing to do something. I'm not giving one guide. I'm just asking a fucking question. He says he's willing to do something for Norman. Is that not working with Norman? That's my question. I don't know what POV it would be. Okay. Alright, if it's meta, don't worry about it. That's my view on it. Like, in the conversation that Sheng had, I told you guys what was said, and I was accurate with it because it wasn't very long. Couple minutes at most. But for Shang, doing something on behalf of Norman is working with him or for him or anything. That's just how Shang sees it. If he got the name from Norman and wanted to kill this person based on what Norman said, that's good enough for Shang to believe that. You know what I mean? That's just how Shang works. If there was any influence from Norman on anything, Shang would have a major problem with it. And it's not ironic that Shang delivered bodies to Lighthouse or whatever, because Shang did not understand the mechanics of how TJ took on his ghostly form. He thought that was like how to fucking summon him or something. It wasn't on behalf of Norman. So, you don't know the full context. The thing is, Irish has had every opportunity to tell Shang. He's had many conversations with him.
Think you can survive till the meeting tomorrow
Yeah.
without you know, having the club implode in on itself?
I'll do my best.
So let's make it I don't know, like 1 hour ago from now, but tomorrow. Makes sense.
Okay. I'll let him know.
Yeah.
Listen, all of us are just really fucking happy to see you alive. That stuff said there wasn't nearly as important as just getting you back. I hope you fucking know that.
No.
Okay. Stay safe.
Show me your palm.
Gar?
Show me your palm.
And yours.
Between us, Shang, there isn't anything that's going to get me to take my hand off this fucking gun right now, okay?
Yeah,
I can assure you my hand still looks the fucking same.
I'll take your word for it.
Let's see if this fucking thing's still here.
What the fuck? That was so cute, dude. Actually made me tear up a little bit. I never get emotional. Man, it reminded me of old Shang. I used to get way more. I used to get emotional back then.
See you tomorrow, Shang. It's good to see you, right?
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Shang. It's good to see you, right? We just came from there, but we're gonna go to a spot that overlooks the yard. Let me see if I can find it.
No rush, old timer.
Start heading towards that.
Gonna refuel Polito gas first.
Yeah.
Make sure gun's on your lap. No balls, you'll turn the car on. Dude, if he kept a brick and gave it to fucking... Gave it to Barry. Here you go, brother. Lord knows you're gonna need it. Barry is traumatized. Bro, he's just held against his will and tortured. How'd that conversation behind the shed go?
That was well as I expected. Pretty fucking shit.
Yeah, out of the few conversations I've had with some of your boys,
What have you been told?
well, you told me about that whole 6 days thing and just listening to both sides of things. I didn't actually get to have a conversation with Sean, but the more and more I had to listen to what seemed almost like a full-on civil war that was about to fucking start out. Between videos being passed around and people threatening to kill each other. The whole time I listened to anybody talk, the only thing I could think of is none of this should fucking matter. None of this should fucking matter because your PM has been missing for days, weeks. And I gave them my advice on shit, but to me, the only thing that mattered was if I was in that fucking club, you were gone. And I don't give a shit about what fucking vote is happening with the VP. It just seemed like the most selfish, self-obsessed bullshit I've ever fucking seen. But maybe I'm a heartless bastard.
Remind you of the old days?
Oh, too much. Too much. Too much. Oh, felt like I was back in goddamn time. Just listening to people's fucking problems, and all I could think of was, I hope my PM's okay, and I want to hit this person with a bat.
Fuck is this thing? Should be next intersection, I think, on the right.
This one?
Yeah, right here. There's a staircase that goes up. Just park anywhere near here on the left here.
In that fire escape?
Follow me. Let's try across the fucking road if we can.
You sure you're gonna be able to get up that old timer? Look, I might be 65, but you sure as shit look a lot worse. Want me to carry you up? Hey, okay, that time I wasn't trying to be an asshole. I was generally trying to care about you.
Listen, Colin, I know you'll go shoot some cunts to save my dumbass, but it's not going to stop you from being a fucking asshole.
Well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
To have some shit up here where I'd chill out, but I guess some fucking hobos probably yoinked that. Let's go up here anyway.
Yeah, this music ain't right. The seatbelts have taken a oh great, a tall building.
Give me a boost, would ya?
Sure.
Get you up there. Yeah.
And look, I didn't make a short joke.
Aggression.
Uppies, uppies. Fan art, get on it. Oh. You know, never say no.
Quiet.
This is rare. Considering about 40 minutes ago I was getting bullets pulled out of my arm.
Fill you in on some stuff, I guess.
Go ahead, I'm always listening, brother. Okay, let's listen to the old
So I'm sorry we couldn't have our pre-departure bar date. I got a call from you know who. They said they'd changed their mind on a few things and said they wanted to meet up again. Of course, my dumbass was all for it.
Shouting.
Stupid of me not to bring you, but you know, he said they said they'd only be willing to talk if it was me there. fuck it. Spent all these months fucking going over there. It's worth the risk to finally get a fucking actual conversation instead of just a one-sided fucking. I don't even know what you call our previous encounters. It's gives me a spot not too far from where we were on the last time I saw you.
Voldemort.
So I
1.3. Hey guys,
go there.
make sure to subscribe. By the way, we have got a sub goal at the moment.
See him for a split second, walking down the road towards me, and then
Bummer.
last thing I see is him pulling out his phone, and then last thing I remember is getting my fucking back of my head kicked in, and things get a little hazy from that point. Next time I became conscious, I'm gonna be honest, from any point from that point forward, I wasn't actually sure if I was still alive or not, to be completely honest with you.
Bummer.
I've had my head kicked in a few times in this city and back in Oz, but
Not in a sense
those cunts fucking
Hero wanted to
put
kiss
something
him.
in me or what, but it was just the whole time it just felt like I was like kind of floating. I mean, taken a few drugs in my time in this city, but it felt like I was kind of it's like having like an out-of-body experience almost, like I was floating above myself.
Another feeling, brother. Been 6 months in a coma after we were reco'd. Not quite dead, not quite alive, just there.
Wake up, some cunt with some shitty fucking voice changer gets in my face. It's holding my phone in front of me, looking through all my shit. That's good news for me. I'm usually quite low-key when it comes to fucking texting, but I'd say the same for other people. It's a lot of information they were able to gather quite fast. Also some other information I think they were fed. Information that there are only a few people that I've ever spoken to that would know.
Oh.
Every day they had me there, they told me this was it. They said there was nobody was coming. Nobody knew where I was. And I mean, you know,
they
I
were
don't know how
wrong.
many times you've been kidnapped, but you know, it's not unusual for, let's call them hostage takers, to fucking say that shit, you know. First maybe day or so, first few hours, I
Dude, that's
kinda
so
just laughed in their
depressing.
face, you know.
That's so depressing.
I learn a bit about myself, that I have a bit of an ego, I guess, when it comes to people I know in this city coming to save my ass, or doing vice versa. So I wasn't really really worried. And I remembered that I hadn't told anybody where I was going other than you. Everybody in the club assumed I was on a fucking booze cruise in the fucking fucking Caribbean somewhere. Made me think, even though I told them that, I thought maybe they'd be smart enough to see otherwise. I mean, you can't lie to people and expect them to see through that, but I guess I assumed maybe one of them would catch on, be like, Barry's the most shredded cunt I've ever seen. Literally weighs his fucking cheese on a fucking burrito.
That's what I said to them. I'm sorry.
It's 25 grams, by the way. 25 grams of white
That's
cheese.
what I said to one of those cunts. I was like, the guy counts his fucking macros, and you believed all that shit. You believe
10 grams of protein for 2.5 burritos is usually what I have. Cheese, bit of lettuce.
Yeah, sounds exciting. Really thrilling way to
200
eat.
calories a day. On the
Sounds
bulk.
really fun way to just
huge.
experience food.
But after that first day, it's kind of whatever. I was sitting there in this. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know which point I was still in Oz and which point I was back in LS. So many times they just put me within an inch of my fucking life. Fucking put that stupid fucking potato sack over my fucking head, and next thing I know, next time they put it off, I'm in a different spot. One thing that was it had in common every single fucking time though was that it was some dark fucking shithole. You know what the worst fucking bit of it was? Is that after the first few times I came conscious, first few locations they had, barred, locked, security cameras, virtually pitch black except for the small light on the fucking camera illuminating the fucking room. But each time they beat the fuck out of me, barely fed me shit. I want to say I had maybe fucking a couple hundred calories a fucking day. I don't even know what the fuck I was eating, if it was even fucking edible.
Oh,
I got to a point where I was just so fucking hungry and malnourished that I was just fucking shoving literally whatever they fucking gave me.
And he was trying to bulk.
I think the worst part of it was after I assumed what was probably days, weeks at this point. Again, my concept of fucking... You could have told me I've been gone for 6 months. I would probably believe you. After all that, every time I'd wake up, the room they'd put me in would still always be almost completely dark. I think the one thing that fucked with me the most was that each room they put me in, each time I woke up, the room itself got less secure. And less fucking secure. It got to the point where one of the final rooms I was in before I got brought back here didn't even have a fucking locked door.
Did you know that?
I could see the fucking moon
The way the
shining
story's
down on
going.
my fucking arms.
Where the story's going.
I couldn't fucking do anything. It put me to such a point where I was so close to fucking death that I literally couldn't even fucking get up. Every part of me was just fucking screaming to just get up and walk out the fucking door. I promise you when I fucking say this, I couldn't. I couldn't get up. I had to sit there, my fucking ass, with nothing but my fucking thoughts about... You know, I think I thought about so much different shit that it all just kind of melded together in one. I thought about all the shit we did in the previous fucking club. I thought about all the shit all the hard work it fucking took to get this club up and going. The fact that when I came to this fucking city that I didn't even want to do this shit. But then when I saw the people that fucking came back and I saw our previous fucking members looking fucking lost and begging for a place to call fucking home and I couldn't give that to them.
How many subs to say womp womp?
Fuck, as much as I wanted to just, follow your path and maybe join you on a fucking, maybe buy a farm next door to yours and we could just be old fucking farming cunts. Once I saw these the same people come back to this fucking city and I saw them fucking looking at me, and the first day I came back, I was just surrounded by hundreds, I kid you not, hundreds of fucking calls. I think the first 2 weeks of my time in this fucking city was literally just talking to people, trying to give them fucking answers on what the fuck was happening.
And on things go to a womp womp.
Bummer.
That's all they wanted. Every single day they come, oh yeah, you know, the whole BBMC shit, oh, it was bad, whatever. Well, fuck, I've still got this itch, you know? I still want to do shit in this fucking city. I still want to build something big. I think, fuck, that's great and all, but fuck me, you know, we did that shit. We did everything we wanted to do back then, and then,
yeah.
I can't lie, it did just start, honestly, as a club for them. I'd be lying to myself if, once shit finally started to get moving, that I kind of found myself back in the same rhythm as I did back then. Except the only thing I wanted to do different was... Sounds funny being in a 1% MC, but not be as much of a... Not be as big shit cunts as we were back then.
Thanks to suck again.
At least give people opportunities to be able to prove themselves in different ways. Not just bring people into the fucking BBMC if they can drive fast or shoot well. So, you know, fuck it. I'm still obviously going to have my fucking boys that I know are capable, but, you know, I thought there's so many new people in the city, so many people that didn't have to experience even half of what we had to fucking do back then. The shit we had to fucking go through. I said, fuck it, let's give them a fresh experience. And it's between us. I think my leadership overall was kind of impacted by it, by this new mentality that I didn't want to just pick up from where we left off in the previous fucking city. I wanted to start something new. Not just continue being the same shit cunt I was and the husk of a former fucking person I was by the end of fucking BBMC. Fuck it, you know, if we're going to make something new, I'll try and reset myself, you know, try and be a little more optimistic, be a little more goofy around the fucking city, you know, show people that, well, we can still be a 1% MC. I don't have to be an absolute fucking cunt all the time. Look where that got me. The only thing I didn't want from this club was for it to be a fucking dictatorship, even though I promise you that's what everybody, I can tell that's what everybody wanted when I first made this fucking club. All they wanted was some cunt at the top just telling them what to do. And all I wanted was just to show them that they don't need that. Because I knew there was going to be a point where some fuck shit like this was going to fucking happen. Some shit was going to happen to me or somebody else in the fucking club, and I wasn't going to... I wasn't going to be there. And they'd have to fend for them fucking selves. So at least in the early days, I did my best to try and prove to them and try and put as many people in power as possible to help relieve that. You know, if I could put other people in command positions and leadership positions to show the rest of the club that they don't need any single person in this city, regardless if it's in the club or outside the club. That you don't need anybody except for your fucking self and your own mentality to get shit done in this fucking city. Still always tell that I don't think I ever really accomplished that, and I think I was just kind of lying to myself that I'd be able to go on these trips with you and not have to worry. You know what the most fucked thing is? Every single time before this this last little excursion we had, you know what they say? Every single time I'd come back, I'd go see you, we'd disappear for days, weeks. I think one of them was like a month at one point. I'd come back and tell them it was a booze cruise, and I'd say, hey, yeah, you know, I'm all good. You know, how's the club been? And they'd say straight to my face, club's great. Club's amazing. Everyone's working hard. We just did this fucking maze bank. You know, we got guns, we got this, we got whatever. Every single time I'd fucking come back, all I would hear is how well the fucking club's doing. I think it was stupid of me to fucking believe that. I hadn't been around that much and that people were going to actually give me the honest fucking truth. And I think something deep down told me that I wasn't getting the whole fucking story, but play it up to whatever reason you want, because I don't even know my fucking self, but I just chose to fucking believe it. Every single fucking time I come back, club's great, club's this, club good, new cars, new member. Well, so many times where I was gone for so long that members got brought into the fucking club, and I felt so bad that we were doing this shit that I gave my approval to, I want to say at least 2 or 3 members with barely even fucking meeting them, because I was putting all the trust into my leaders of the club that they had set them up and trained them and put them in a position to be blooded into this club. Compare that to the days of fucking BBMC where it would be weeks and months before, you know, especially even in the fucking Dundee days where they'd see even the slightest chance of becoming a prospect, let alone a fucking blooded in member. Because of the stupid shit that we wanted to do in fucking Oz, it resulted in standards probably being lowered, even though on the surface everything looked great. Because on the surface, I'd talk to these members, they'd seem pretty good, seem kind of right, up the right alley.
Slash me shows
and then I'd
rock.
have my high command and my VP tell me, yeah, this person's good, they've worked hard, they've done this, they've done all the things that you would have wanted them to do. So I just put all my faith in them and said, all right, if you truly believe that they should be blooded in at this point, you think they've learned everything that I would want to teach them, that I'd want somebody blood into this club to know, then fuck it. Let's do it. And I'd take them over and we'd go through our fucking process to do it and it'd be done. Well, now I'm waking up and being told that while I've been gone, that multiple members are looking to ask me to step down. Which I just think is, you know, if I wasn't in so much fucking pain, I'd probably be laughing my ass off right now. After all the shit that we've been through, after all the shit that I had to go through to restart this fucking club, all of the shit I just went through in the last, I don't even fucking know how long I've been fucking gone. 6 to 8 weeks apparently. After having the life beaten out of me every fucking day to the point where I can't even fucking stand up and walk out of a fucking room. All I want to do is come back, get my head fucking straight, say thanks to the people that fucking put their lives on the line to fucking help me, and I'm getting shit thrown in my fucking face that there's a fucking, some kind of diss fucking video made by God knows who. Dissing not only people in the club, but then also requesting that I step the fuck down. All of that while, and you already fucking know this, VPs not doing their fucking job, unable to control their fucking high command, none of them being on the same fucking page, and they want the fucking PM to step the fuck down. There's clearly all this shit that has been going on in, I want to say the
Should have
last 8
killed
weeks,
Barry.
but clearly
Why
it's been
didn't you,
longer than
man?
that. I've just been
This
fucking
conversation's
blind to
going
it.
on too long. Fly him in. Take the shot, dude.
All this shit they want to fucking all this shit that's been going on, and they want to out of the fucking blue say, you know what, I think Barry should step down, when as of right now there is no VP and there is no high command. As of right now I have 5 command members and then there's me, because as I told you on that fucking trip, I told them I'd give them 6 fucking days to get their shit together. And my hope was going to be that maybe they'd fucking realize that a role literally means fuck all, and that putting someone in a VP position or whatever is only as good as what that person wants to do with that fucking role. As we've learned before in fucking BBMC, you can force people into fucking titles. Doesn't mean they're going to be fucking good. Listen, I think Stevie, for example, was one of the greatest members we had, but she was a shit fucking road captain. She was a great leader. She was great at understanding the fucking gang itself, how an MC works, how we operate, but she was a shit road captain, and she got removed from that. And that's something I told to them, that at any point, if someone's not fulfilling that role, they're going to get fucking pulled out of it.
I think he needs to get rid of command and just have a high command.
I told them they'd have 6 fucking days, and all they had to do was say the same fucking name. Even if they didn't believe in that fucking person to be that role, even if Ed, Shang, and fucking Irish didn't actually agree on who should be VP. All I wanted them was to give me the same fucking name to prove that they could put this shit aside and just focus on the club itself, because the club needed a fucking VP. And they couldn't even fucking do that. They couldn't even... not only did they not have 6 fucking days, they had, fuck me, God, 8 fucking weeks. And I know my club's not as dumb to take 8 fucking weeks to find my dumb ass. So I know at least for a few of those weeks, they were probably unaware that I was even gone. Past, you know, outside of just assuming I was on a fucking booze cruise. So I'm going to assume that there's at least a week or 2 in that 8-week period when they're just kind of doing their normal shit and they're still undecided on who should step up to that fucking role. And they couldn't give me a fucking name. Like, who gives a fuck about who's VP, who's high command, who's patched, who's prime minister? All I fucking care about in this club is that people are doing what they need to fucking do. And clearly, that hasn't fucking happened. And then they all want to give me different names of who should be fucking VP. I think both of the fucking names they gave me shouldn't touch VP for the foreseeable fucking future. They don't fucking try. I've got people in high command that want people blooded the fuck out. Like, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna have people. I haven't even looked at the fucking names of who voted me out, or wanted to vote me out rather. But I can assure you, it's probably people that have no fucking idea about anything to do with fucking leadership in a fucking 1% MC. It's just... it's just fucked.
Yeah. Look, I'd love to try and disparage any of that. Maybe try and make it sound better than it actually is, but I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I mean, I was in as much shock as you were hearing all of this. I don't think I've ever come back and been disappointed in a group of people that I used to know. Don't get me wrong, there's people in that club I still love and adore. But it's just, I've never been so confused at what feels like misguided direction. Instead of, the one thing I always stood by was the club has to keep moving forward. It has to keep moving forward. And to spend more time imploding on itself than focusing on a goal, that goal being getting one of the founders of the club back safe and fucking sound, but spending what seems like too much goddamn time wanting to kill each other. It just... it's taken them weeks in what took you and I a 3-hour conversation to then shoot someone to improve the club.
I mean, let's be real. I only have myself to blame for this shit. We hadn't gone on these stupid excursions, you know, maybe things would be different. It's my own fault for not getting these guys,
shut the hell up. You ain't gonna blame yourself for that. You made a choice to try and figure something out. For you, you made a choice for yourself, Barry, to try and figure something out for you personally. Because from what you're saying, brother, you at the very start, when you're getting 100 fucking phone calls, you sacrificed pretty much your time, your effort into creating what's down there at the moment, instead of actually maybe looking at yourself and trying to make a choice for yourself. Be selfish. I don't think you should beat yourself up about it. I think you deserve to find out the truth, and I guess you have, and it's bitten you in the ass, but at least you've got that answer.
I should have taken more time before putting people in their positions. I think they're all the right choice, to be honest. I still think out of the people down there, the people I have in command positions are still the right people. I just think they're
a bit them in the ass, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they were just a little undercooked. Maybe they just need a little more time for me to pass on. You know, maybe some of the mistakes that we made back in the old club, and you know, hearing all this shit, it's not. I mean, even based on your response, you know, a lot of this shit is stuff we've probably dealt with 10 times over back in the old club. You know, so it's weird seeing it all happen and just kind of already knowing what the potential outcomes are to all this.
Yeah, and if there's something I kept hearing from Edbert that I kept not believing is like, you know, it's not old BBMC. We're not like that anymore. And I'm like, brother, you're a 1% MC. At some point, you're going to turn on each other. That's where that road goes. It's why it's one of the biggest reasons. And I told this to Andy, who, by the way, nobody told Andy you were missing. By the way,
fuck,
I did. You're fine.
I haven't even checked my phone.
Yeah, I told her you were missing. You told me to write a postcard if we manage to find you, so I'll get on that.
She still have the same number?
Mm.
Can you text me whatever
Yeah.
her most recent number is?
Oh, yeah. When I was telling her, there seems to be this misguided thought that the people down there are your family. And of course they are. You know, you spread blood, you kill people for each other, and no matter what happens, you've got each other's back. But in the same breath, next thing you know, you've got a deagle pressed to another member's head and you're killing them. And that's no place to be soft, unfortunately. So eventually, the line between what has to be done and what needs to be done just starts to get blurred. And I think that's what's happened here. Shit down there got real fucking blurry. And instead of someone stepping up and giving them a fucking priority, which should have been you, nobody did fucking anything until it was the last goddamn minute. And I had to fight every fucking urge to pull a goddamn gun and shoot those fucking cowboy-looking cunts. Because, no offense, I felt like a dog on a leash. And if I was in any way part of that fucking club, I would be tearing into them right now. Nobody uses my closest friend as a fucking poker chip.
What was the reason they actually handed me over?
We had to hit like a cargo run. It was about, I don't know, 30 plus bricks of cocaine being transported on a boat. Loaded up, bunch of class 2s, got there, gunned them down. I shot an attack heli out of the sky. It was pretty freaking cool. And then gave it to them.
I'm going to assume that old furniture warehouse we were staking out maybe wasn't just selling furniture.
Yeah, that's my thoughts too. So, the whole thing. I generally, the whole thing has me. I'm a mixture of relief that my friend is okay, and just a mixture of anger that all of this has transpired. Because, in the words of Shang, Shang wanted to give you a club that you deserve when you come back. And I was really hoping that's something that would happen, but it just don't feel like it. Because it feels like you're out of a fucking frying pan and into an inferno.
Yeah. All this for a stupid kid.
Yeah. Like I said, you roll the dice.
At least I can stop telling people I'm 30-something now.
Yeah. It's about time.
Another thing that I always thought was weird that I always told people I couldn't remember my own fucking age, like I was some fucking geriatric cunt. No one ever asked me about it. To be fair, neither did you for a while. So
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I ain't about to fucking take the flack on that. I'll be like, yeah.
maybe I'm just a good liar.
I just thought you were self-conscious. You know, like you arch your muscles.
I think for 45, I still look fucking shredded, to be honest.
Yeah, and I'm 65 and I'm still ripped out my mind, so.
Yeah, I mean, people are saying, you know, 40s are the new 20s, so.
No. No, they're not. You're 50 in 5 years. That's halfway to 100. You gotta ask yourself if you want to keep going this life, because it's gonna kill you.
Made that choice when I restarted this club, so.
Yeah, now you're stuck.
So try and make the most of it, right?
Yeah. Hopefully not have your club shoot you in the back of the head while you're at it.
Would that be the worst way to go, though?
I don't think you deserve that.
After everything Colin, after everything we've fucking done, you don't think we fucking deserve that? I mean, for fuck's sake, we did the exact same thing to our former leader. Sure, the circumstances are a little different.
Got a point.
I mean, this current club's
Yeah,
telling me
you
to
got a
step
point.
down because probably why? Because I haven't probably been fucking around. Or versus, I don't know, the previous leader fucking wanting to literally kill its own club members. We are very interested to see what their reasoning is for. Unless there's a fucking leadership quarrel they've had for fucking months and months and didn't say to my fucking face. Which, I mean, is an issue on its fucking own. Every single time I had an issue with fucking Dundee, you know, the first thing I'd fucking do was go to his fucking house, scream in his fucking face. I'm sure there's many occasions where you did the exact same fucking thing when that cunt was fucking messing the club up over money or wanting to fucking get us in shit.
Well,
and almost fucking
yeah,
destroyed us.
I shot him point blank with an AK in front of the whole club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish if there was a problem that has been underlying for this long that someone fucking did that to me, so at least then I could know. Because up until this point, again, every single time I'd wake up, we'd come back after weeks and weeks. Every single person would be, "Oh, club's great, Barry. Club's good. Money's up, good. Everyone's getting along." The only time I even got a slight inkling of something going wrong was a few weeks before we fucking left, and this Ed Burton Shang and Irish shit started popping up. And even to get to that point, I had to have an hour-long fucking conversation with Ed and
Ugh.
Shang where I finally got them to say the whole fucking time they were just tiptoeing around the point of not wanting fucking Irish as VP the whole fucking time. And I sat there for an hour and a half just trying to get them to say what they actually wanted to fucking say.
Club's good, Morty.
There's one thing that's still a problem in this club that was a problem in the old club is people don't always speak with their fucking chest. The biggest thing I want out of this fucking club is when there's a problem, they just fucking say it to me. If I have an issue with anyone, I have no problems getting into a fucking yelling match with anyone. I'd rather that because at least then it steps towards the problem getting told. The worst thing that you can fucking tell me is that everything's okay when it's fucking not. Because what can I do more than that? I'm not a fucking magician. I can't just magically know shit.
Yep. Communication, brother. That's the biggest problem, and I think in every aspect of the city. But like I said, I don't think anybody in that club has the balls to do anything to you. I think they all like you too much.
Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah. Not that I think you should give them a reason to not like you. But the thing is, you gave them purpose. You gave them a goal. And they look up to you. They care about you. Well, they're not going to do anything to you.
Problem is, if they like me too much, then they're going to be too worried about hurting my fucking feelings when there's a fucking problem, so... I don't know, maybe I do need to give them a reason to think a little differently about me. Because maybe then it'll actually mean that the club progresses and problems actually get solved instead of just fucking pushed to the side.
Yeah. Give those that for some reason want you out a reason to fear you at least. But then you might be going down the BBMC route. Which is pretty much burnt into the pair of us.
I haven't looked at any of these names yet, but let's go back to BBMC days. If you woke up out of being gone for fucking 2 months and got told that a bunch of people want you out of your position, what would you do?
I'd confront them. Head on. And unless they gave me a good enough fucking reason to strip me out of there, I'd probably shoot them.
I've always been pretty good at giving people rope and seeing what they do with it.
Yeah. Lord knows I think we've... If there's a page I know we take out of Dundee's book, it's... yeah, can I just chat with you on your own for a bit?
Well, I'll be honest, it worked pretty well the last time.
Yeah, I don't disparage that.
Fuck. Although it's usually a little bit easier when you can fucking think straight.
Yeah, you make sure to give yourself some actual fucking rest. The club can go fuck itself as long you need to actually eat something, rest, sleep. The fact that you're actually going to deal with this shit tomorrow instead of giving yourself a full day at the minimum. Makes me...
hard. I mean, in their eyes, you know, I've been gone for fucking months at this point, so...
Well, they can
it's
go...
hard for me to justify even...
Then they can wait another fucking day. They can go fuck themselves. Take care of yourself. If the club can't wait one more day, then... Well, I think that's already... That puts them in even a worse light.
See how I feel in the morning, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang around for a couple more days. Just to... I think there's a couple more people that want to chat with me. I just want to... I don't know what the fuck you're about to go through the next couple of days, but I'm gonna stick around and make sure that you're okay. At least in a good spot before I go home.
Appreciate that. If you do hear anything, you know, on you know, the one-on-one conversations or whatever that might be alarming, please let me know. Just fuck me if I can rely on people in this club to actually tell me when there's a fucking problem. Maybe then I can actually help fucking solve them.
Yeah, I got your back, brother.
I'm sorry for getting you involved in all this shit. And I know it's, you know, oh, yeah, I'm Colin McKinley, you know, I'm gonna help Barry fucking Benson out, but, you know, I did make a promise to myself that once you went to that farm, that I think I said it to you on the last time we spoke on the phone, that I would do everything in my power never to call you back, at least back to the city. So I guess technically I didn't lie, because we didn't come back here.
Yeah, unfortunately, this city's got a way of always pulling you back in for some reason or another. And the way that I see it, look, our BBMC might have died a long time ago, but you're still a person in my life that I've spent years with. I've spilled so much blood by your side. I've killed men with you. You can make that promise, Barry, but you know, if when push comes to shove, I will be there with a gun in my hand if you're in trouble. That's a simple fact. You're literally my brother. That's just how I see it.
I guess good news for them is I don't plan on taking any more trips back to Oz after all that shit.
I don't think I'd let you.
I mean, there's no way that you said they exchanged me for fucking drugs, was it?
Yeah, cocaine. Your favorite.
There's no way a random ass fucking cartel just decides to kidnap some Joe Schmo off the fucking street. It's not like my fucking name means anything anymore back in Oz. So that little fucking cunt was probably involved.
Yeah, I don't know if that relationship's salvageable at all, if I'm honest. Fuck you for trying, but sounds like he's made his bed. You can tell Custy's got RP because he makes the phrase "I've killed people with you" sound romantic.
Unfortunate thing is I'm probably gonna have to air out a lot of my fucking business that I really didn't want to club members so they actually get at least have a bit of an understanding why it was so important for me to go there.
Oh, don't worry, you got your VP to buy. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Too soon.
Problem is this regardless of where they're at the moment, this club's not going to survive too long without having a VP or at the very least high command. So I really need to figure out who needs to go where.
My comment would be, it sounds like you've got too many cooks. I'd strip command and just have a high command.
Well, as of right now, they've all been demoted back to command, so there's just 5 command members. So currently it's Finn, Edbert, Shang, Irish, Cora. Until I figure out where I want where. I told them, like what I told you, in that 6 days. When I came back, if they didn't have a decision, then I would just start making the fucking decisions for them. If after that 6 days, they couldn't do the simple task of giving me a fucking name, I didn't ask them to give me their fucking faith in a VP. I just said, give me the same fucking name. I at that point, I didn't really care if they didn't trust their VP because I knew I could work with that. And regardless if they all gave me the same name, that didn't mean that person would still even be in that position. It was just, I guess, a small test to see if they could at least work together to decide on the same thing. They clearly haven't learned the lesson that we had to learn 50,000 fucking times back in the old club, that a shit decision is still better than no decision.
Sorry, I can't believe you.
It's something I've preached to fucking them the entire time that I set up this fucking club. As long as when shit pops off, you just make a fucking call.
I can't believe you.
I don't care if it's a fucking shit one. I don't care if they all fucking came to me and said fucking the fucking prospect should be VP. At least then they all said the same fucking thing. Even if it was those most dog shit fucking decision. Even though I guess technically I told them not to give me a fucking prospect, but a random patch member. Say someone they just patched, like, you know what, this cunt should be VP if they'll give me the same fucking name. But at least then I could see, you know what, there's actually potential in these cunts to work together. But they've proven to me that regardless of where I put where, I have to really think about the positions of all 3 of them, because it's clear they cannot fucking work together after all this shit. Other than when it comes down to a job. When it comes down to shooting cunts on a fucking dock, it seems like things go pretty well.
Yeah. Can't argue with that. Yeah.
When it comes to run the club, it's a little different.
Yeah, it's easy to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
I just can't believe you said out loud that it was a test. That's crazy.
Yes, me getting kidnapped for 2 months, guys. It was all a test. I told these fucking Lagaras.
It was all
Cunts.
staged.
Oh.
Damn,
You know what's
that's a
funny is
real
Dundee probably
theatrics,
would've
Barry. I'm
actually
impressed.
Fucking done that. I'm not even fucking with you. Dundee probably would have actually set all that shit up just to be able to say that.
Just so he could walk out and be like, "You failed."
You know what they would have fucking done? They'd get there to fucking unmask the cunt on some fucking random shoreline somewhere. They'd pull off the mask. It wouldn't be him, and then the guy standing next to him would pull off the mask and be like, "It was me the entire time. I am the Garra."
Oh God. I would have shot him. I would have shot him. Fuck me. All right. Let's get you off here, brother. Come on. Hey, I mean, you could do it old school. If the club doesn't work together, just start a war.
Sounds to me like they're already doing that without me.
Yeah, but not inwards.
Oh, you mean a war with a different club that isn't their own members?
Yeah.
Yes.
Give them a goal.
Good idea.
Crazy.
Let me see if I can still drive this fucking thing.
Oh, apparently you have a warrant, by the way.
I have a fucking warrant.
Yeah. I heard one of the members talking about it.
Classic, dude.
And if you've
For
been
6 months in a fucking hole, literally malnourished to the point of fucking death, literally can't walk out of a fucking room. Oh, let's give Barry Benson a warrant. Sounds good. Guys.
My gut would tell me that if you've been missing this long and still have a warrant, it ain't for fucking jaywalking. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, I did blast a couple cunts with a shotgun before I left. What happened to letting bygones be bygones? You know? Alright. Do you want to live somewhere? I'm probably gonna
Polito.
gonna sleep in my.
Actually, no. My bike's at the block. I'll just got that. Yeah, I can jump out here if you just don't feel like being bothered.
I mean, I'm parking literally next to the fucking place.
God, this car sounds fucking terrible. How can you drive this fucking thing?
It used to sound so fucking good.
Okay.
Now it just sounds like shit.
Is that him right there?
Who the fuck's this crackhead?
Hey, you know what? Get out of the car, I'll kick your fucking ass, you pussy. You don't fucking talk to me like that.
Oh,
You
you're
don't
getting
fucking
shot.
talk to me
Yeah,
like
you're getting
that.
shot.
You go. Oh.
Okay.
Why would you? What?
Catch you guys tomorrow.
Well, yeah, you returned Edward's car.